What's up everyone, it's Ryan here at Kenyon's Customs LLC. We're about to build the 97 Dyno Slammer today. A little bit of background, I've been building since 2020 because COVID hit and I needed a hobby and I built one and I haven't stopped since. This is my needle, I love it, and I'm all about the custom. So this was built back in 97, probably some kid's Christmas present that was dying for it. Just like mine in 88 when I got my Performer, and only to have it stolen a year later outside McDonald's. But that's the way it goes. I haven't done a Slammer yet. I've done mostly GTs and dynos, my specialty. GT Performers, dyno comps, that type of thing. Being from California, that's what I grew up with and that's what I love. Some of these parts are original to the bike itself. They're era correct. Now the original I got was the frame, fork, and bars and stem. So that was a survivor I found. This 97 Slammer right here is all chrome, original frame, fork, and bars. This sticker set goes to the 99. I like it. It's one of my favorite out of all the dyno sets. They kind of stepped outside their box with the block letters and went with some kind of artistic design there. Custom handlebars on the grips. You can see that's one of my favorite things to do. Took some cinema grips, clear. We put on the dyno decals underneath and then put a little bit of flare on that front. Same decal set on the body, frame, fork, front, middle. I had a few little items there that weren't on the original because I like to do that. Our wheel set, we got the high flange teardrop GT 48s and some Wyman double walls, and I had those powdered, the theme color, and I'll explain that more as we go along. And some black nipples with some nice Duro snake bellies. Gum walls are my favorites, and this pattern looks really nice. So as other colors, you can see we got white, black, and a slight bit of gray in those decals. So I like to always kind of blend it in. Powder I chose a nice slick silver. My powder coater, Brad, over at Turlock Powder Coating, put a little bit of glitter in there, a little metallic. So it's gonna move a lot. When this bike is in motion, it's gonna be undeniable. Same with the GT pedals, restored those. Very nice looking. See that movement? We got some brand new dust covers. GT C-post clamp. Now most of the time I stick with era correct, but I saw this seat and I had to get it. Alien Nations, called the Psycho seat, but I mean if you can just see it with the build and the colors, it just goes perfectly. And a tangent seat post. It goes with the pivotal seat, and it's a 22.2, so it's kind of hard to find. And then a little bit of dyno flare on there. Onto the bottom bracket, GT series, power series, and then brand new GT power series cranks, 3-piece, very nice. That's silver and black in there, so that'll be excellent. Got some chrome dice caps and some clear little brake crimps. Usually I go with Diacomp 990s, but I went with the Diatex, which is just the later brand, but it's called Magic. I just kind of like that it said Magic right on the brakes. It's kind of the theme here, the Magic Slammer. And then, again, sprocket. Sprocket's powdered just like the other accessories. They powder very nicely. But you can see that movement in there. Black KMC chain, original 2nd gen mallet GT, made in USA, just like the Stamp and the Slammer, made in USA. Tech 77s, the brake lever's all black. Odyssey gyro set, and the headset's already pressed in. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to the build. All right, everyone, I present to you the Magic Slammer, 1997 Dyno Slammer. We'll go ahead and go over everything that's going on here. Started out with, like I said, frame, fork, and bars, all original, stripped them down. Put on brand new decals after restoration. And then we went with original stem for this bike. We powder coated the bottom cup and the gyro bracket, and then left the top all black so the Odyssey gyro would slide up and look fluid with it. All the same powder coating went into the wheels, the pegs, and the pedals, and the sprocket. So you're gonna see when we move it around, watch what happens with that metallic in there. It's just gonna be alive. Diatech brakes on the front work really well, very clean, didn't have too much trouble with them. And GT 3-piece cranks, power series, along with that pedal. See a little bit of movement, see that action in there? And the sprocket. See that, imagine that as you're riding that bike. And pegs in the rear. Same with the wheel in the rear. GT48 high flange, teardrops. Chrome dice caps. It's a stunner. My customers are pretty happy with the bikes I build, and hopefully they're cruising on their dream bike.